Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here, pretty chance for a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that has been clubbed away. That's a lovely pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero, nice-looking ball. And he was quick to react. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Del Piero. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Darren Fletcher. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Puskas really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Guardiola getting this one clear. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vinicius Junior. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific one. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Decent progress down the left. Del Piero. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Guardiola.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Caceres, and that could set him on his way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Picked up, and the shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's...
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. And it's Del Piero. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's going for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Corner then. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Short changes him with that pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Guardiola. Ferdinand. He won't be happy with that one. Played out to the right. Yamal, he's found a way through. Backward it goes. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Caceres. And it's Guardiola, looking for a runner.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Neymar has it in a wide position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Scholes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's that, the end. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Madrid are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation.
And the shot! And he's done it! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Norway are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, facing up to his adversary, it's full on! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Scholes. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. 2, and we've barely begun here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. Isco. And here's Griezmann. Rummenigge is on chance! No mistake! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Norway get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through. Leicester attempts a clearance. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Yamal. Cross needs to be good. Pedri getting this one clear. And it's been played through. Now it's Isco. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good ball. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a goal kick. And the keeper's given it away. Triol. And it's Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's a little off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Forlan. Tries to play it through. And he is slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it out wide. Cafu! Great ball, and he's ribbing it! And it's in! Norway are back in business! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it into space. And this is Forlan. Yamal. Pedri. No way through. Forlan. In comes the corner. Norway with the corner, they're first. Griezmann plays it short, pulls it back. Forlan!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Yamal. He's got away. Yamal on a strong run down the right. Ball swung in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence. Isco. Pedri. And it's Forlan. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man.
Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Azar. That's Caceres. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pedri. Griezmann. And here's Forlan.
There will be 1 minute
1 minute to add, according to the board. Can he get onto this? Yamal. He's found a way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final record...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Caceres writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. David Villa. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o. Now it's Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Bale. And this is Eto'o. That has ended up in no man's land.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Conte played out wide, and that interception was most necessary. Now that's well seen too. Chelsea finding their passes. Messi. And he's gone backward here. He's in a great position here. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal stood his ground strongly.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Puyol cuts out the pass. Great vision, and he's well positioned here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good-looking ball. A probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they've been given a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that should get the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Puyol cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, a chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is constant.
Goes for the shot! And he thumps it clear. And here's Messi. Now it's Villa. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Cáceres.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Yamal. Madrid have a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Guardiola looking to play it into the box.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Villa. Ambitious ball here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min. Searching pass he's played there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today to
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer.
Gets his head on it!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily.
Decent progress down the left.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good-looking delivery. And he's straight offside. Scholes. No outsmarting him this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Still goalless. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. And it's Sneijder. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that has not gone well. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Can he spark a counter here?
Triol. Mbappe.
Always onto this.
Now it's Schneider.
He's found the way, shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Looking for a runner.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
And the pass is intercepted.
Scholes.
And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Messi.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That ball looks a good one. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal.
Now it's Schneider.
Mbappe is onto this.
Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution.
He rises! Decent enough try.
Lowe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Crosses it in here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Guardiola. And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is good strength. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Scholes running with the ball. Great vision. And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught. And one more try! He scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
There's the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. Yamal's cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And this is Son Heung-min. Chance for a shot! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Hello, everybody, and a quick announcement.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Nicked it back promptly. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And this is Torres. Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Scholes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Serginho.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Caceres. Caceres drives forward on the overlap. An instinctive delivery. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Madrid gifted a massive chance. This for the lead. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri has shifted it to the flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's neat. And it's Guardiola. Try, Scholes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cleared without complication. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to
Oh, what a
make
terrific
sure to
45
put any
minutes,
litter in the
all
bins
triggered by a
provided. Thank you for your
helter-skelter tempo
cooperation.
that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Fernando Torres. Out to the left it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Not the most accurate pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Vinicius Junior.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Great vision. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Decent chance!
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a sharp pass. Scholes. And here's Drogba. Drogba! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Triol. Guardiola. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes. Can he get it through? Steaming on goalwards.
This usually is the time teams go into...
It's Drogba! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Adams calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
could move up a gear here.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And this is Vieri. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Batistuta!
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
And one more try!
And that has been knocked clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bale.
And he's in, uncanny finish!
Now it's Vieri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Vieri.
Oh, just chance for a shot!
Bale. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here.
Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning...
Decent chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made... It's Neymar! And he's done it!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan go into the lead. Aimed beyond the defence.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution...
He's got to goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's hoisted clear.
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And now,
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution for Inter, number 20, Mbappe.
Here we go again
Coming on
then.
the field is...
Well, I think in these
number 18,
circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
There's the shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bale! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bale is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he was quick to react. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, what has... And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's an imaginative pass. Goes for a shot! Neymar has found the net here, of course. No way through. Lifted. Now it's Owen. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. Now it's Scholes. He's having a shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
A chance! They've scored! And he is just ripping it up! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that is a little undercooked. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
5 minutes added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieri making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Nedved. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Batistuta. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice.
Big chance! There it is! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Adriano!
Cleared without hesitation. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. Now it's Colomwani. He's found the way through. Colomwani! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's the shot!
Well, now it's and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, horrible miscue. Rice. Platini. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now he's got space here. Platini. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chouameni. Nicely aimed pass. Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min is onto this. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Adriano. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Scholes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a good run down the right. Yamal's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Adriano. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Kaká has it out wide and in space. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni. He's in a great position here. Probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now this could be a chance. Neuer is there to clear. No way through there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just
goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion!
This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Adriano, he's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni, and it's Scholes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. Platini. Kaká. Aimed beyond the defence. Guardiola. Son Heung-min. Yamal. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Rice. Well, played right into his path. Adriano was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No luck with that dink over the top.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Kaká. And it's made its way to him. He's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Reflections on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
2 added minutes.
Oh, that's a
has
key
been
interception.
indicated.
Now there's a fine ball. That is lovely. And that will be the final act. Madrid are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.